Show. Now, I want to make sure and see if my video actually uploads. I want to make sure and see if my video actually uploads, right? I've been trying for 3 days to upload videos based on the crash and everything else, and for some reason, I do a video and it says video still uploading, right? It's been 3 days. I'm like, I've never seen it happen this long. But anyway, so I'm doing it from another device, another phone, and let's see what happens. I'm Crypto Doe once again, here to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm giving you an update on the market. Today's title is Stablecoin Dominance is Strengthening. Stablecoin dominance is strengthening, right? Meaning that people are fleeing to stablecoins, meaning that they feel like the fear and greed index last time I checked was at an 11, and I've never seen a fear and greed index at an 11. Let me repeat, I have never seen a fear and greed index at an 11 that lasts more than a couple of days. So to me, I use this as an opportunity. I believe that this is an opportunity. But that's just what I think. What you think may be something different, right? I think that this is an opportunity. Now, with that being said, with this opportunity being said, take your own risk, but I've been still nibbling and dabbling and buying a little bit more. Because that's just what I believe, and I have conviction, and I've been in the space well over 6 years, right? Well over 6 years. So I understand the beginner's mindset, but I'm beyond the beginner's mindset. So when people are in fear, that's when I buy. When people are greedy, that's when I sell, right? So I look at that oscillating fear and greed index as actually a great indicator. Now, with that being said, stable coins, people are putting their money in the stable coins. Bitcoin right now, as far as Bitcoin dominance is actually has fell off the cliff. Bitcoin dominance has fallen off the cliff. Now people are saying, hey, Crypto Doe, are you more bullish on Bitcoin or altcoins? I'm actually super bullish on altcoins, right? Bitcoins is like, if you didn't get in, which you got another grand opportunity to get in now. But if you didn't get in, let's just say when it was at 75, 80,000, a 40,000, 50,000, then I'm not saying that from here we can't go to see 100%. Oh yes, we can, but that's just 100% gain. I have most of my money in altcoins and utility alts like Zora, just for example, right? Clanker, that's another one, for example. And the reason why I say this is I believe that those things can go multiple X's, even in small cap alts, right? Utility wise, the VPays, those things can literally go up, you know, plenty of X's. So I will bank on that. Now, what I'll do is I'll take profit from the altcoins and then move it into something more stable like Bitcoin or stablecoin, and wait till Bitcoin come down some more, or wait until we're in the bear market and then just keep buying Bitcoin or buying XRP, right? Or buying ADA. Got a few people in here. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. But with that being said, a lot of people are scared as hell right now. And I like when people are scared. The reason why I know this is that, okay, retail investors are scared, but the institutions continue to buy. And repeat, retail investors are scared as hell, but the institutions are still buying, right? So self-esteem and just positive thinking would tell me, I should be doing what the big boys are doing, because obviously they know something that we don't. 9 times out of 10, they know inside information that we don't. They know what's going on. I have a lot of upcoming indicators that I see. Well, with this being the case, we have the Clarity Act. They're already building out the infrastructure to it, right? We have so many bullish things. We have a rate cut that, to me, just as far as percentage wise, I think it's going to get approved in December. the stock markets fail. If the stock markets fail and the government don't bail the stock markets out, you know what's going to happen? We're going to be considered in a recession, right? They don't want that to happen. So what they're going to do? They're going to prop up the stock market. If they prop up the stock market, money's going to roll over into the crypto market. You get it? In December, also, we have quantitative tightening. December 1st, quantitative easing. I apologize. It's going to be active, which means, what does that mean, crypto dog? They're going to be printing more money. If they printing more money, where is this money going to flow? Into stocks, into real estates, into bonds, and into crypto. So I look at it as like, this is another grand opportunity. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, crypto dog, we're tired of people saying this is a bullish market. I may get ridiculed for thinking how I think, but that's just how I think, right? That's just how I think. I zoom out. I don't really care for the 20%, 30%, 40% drops when crypto goes up hundreds of percentages. I don't really care for it. I think it's totally normal. I've been calling for, and I've been told you guys, check my post out. Bitcoin can go all the way down to $72,000 to $77,000, and we still will be considered bullish. So a little 30% drop down, what's that? That's a bucket of a hat. It went from 70,000 to 125,000 people. Do you understand that? How high do you think it's going to go before it decides, let me retest the 70,000 mark, the $75,000 mark before another leg up? To me, that's to be considered normal to me. You know, but if the world will tell it, everyone wants everything to go up, and just up, and they don't want things to go down, not knowing that you can make money on the downside. People, you can make money on the market going up, and you can make money on the market going down. You just you have to learn how. Challenge yourself. Ask yourself, well, if the market is going up, how do I make money, right? 9 times out of 10 is buying low, selling high. And if the market is going down, how can I make money? You can short the market. Just saying. People lost money, but people also made money. People lost money, but people also made money. Got a couple of people in here. Linda Ray said, hey, what's going on? John Hickman said, hey, what's going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. That's my goal. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about crypto. How you feel. Are you bearish? Are you bullish? Are you playing the sidelines, waiting for crypto to go down some more? Like, let me know what you guys feel about it, right? I know what I'll be doing. And once again, I can't give you financial advice, right? But I'm buying. I got cash. I'm going to keep some cash on the side just in case we go down a little bit more. Because I don't really look at crypto for right now. What's profit to you may not be profit to me, right? I look at crypto. I'm a 10-year, 15-year. So as far as Bitcoin, I'm probably not going to sell Bitcoin until 20, if God permits, I live that long, right? I'm not going to sell Bitcoin until after 2038. 10 years from now. I don't plan on selling it. After 2035, maybe I'll sell a little bit. Because I know if I sell now, its projection, is it really going to be worth it? Me taking a couple of $100,000 off the table, why take a couple of $100,000 when you could take a couple of millions? Right? Why take a couple of $1,000 when you could take a couple million? Same thing I feel for XRP. I'm an XRP long hold. I've been in XRP before the court case. So you know my bag went down, but I also seen it rose back up, and I said, well, hell, if you owe XRP in 10 to 15 years, XRP could be worth $500 to $1,000 each. So why take a couple of $100,000 off the table when I could take a million homes? Sometimes it's good to just keep buying, keep buying. Don't look at your portfolio, keep buying, keep dollar cost average, and you pick a date and you say, you know what? In 12 years, I plan on selling this. When it goes to $400, $500. Thing is, and this is the ultimate question, how long can you wait? Because I feel as shit. I've been waiting for 6 years already with XRP. Most people can't wait a day or two. Hell, they can't even wait a cycle. Most people, mostly people can't even wait a cycle. They can't even wait a day or two. They want to get rich tomorrow morning, and those people are considered cancerous because there's no way that if you get rich by tomorrow morning, you didn't have no effort, no ups and downs, you don't have no grit, no type of characteristics. You're gonna lose the money as fast as you make it. You know the saying: the faster you make the money, the faster you spend it. Right. So ask yourself that question. Are you even prepared to you do you even know what to do with millions of dollars? Most don't. That's why they don't have it. Most don't. That's why they don't have it. But on that note, I'm glad that my live is back working. It's back working. I tried a new phone. I'm gonna try it with my other old phone as well to see what's going on. I appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. This is another episode of the Crypto